once you download 5.2 geometric constraints.idw, we're going to go ahead to the model bar, right click, and edit sketch. So we're going to click edit. Now I see all my geometric constraints. This very first one is perpendicular, so we'll do that. That's a fairly easy one. Click on one line, click on the other. It's perpendicular, and I can see the symbol for perpendicular there. The next one I'm going to do is the third one over, and I'm just going to do a couple of these and let you figure out the rest, same way I would do with my students. So now it says dimension 3 to be size 2. So I'm going to use the dimension constraint. So dimension, click on that, click off of it, and then click once more, and it allows you to edit that. Type in a 2. Next thing it asks us to do is fix circles 1 and 2. So we'll come up to this little lock, and we're going to fix 1, and we're going to fix 2. So now they're fixed. And then we're going to make 1 and 2 tangent with this 3. So we use the tangent command, and I want this tangent with that, and this tangent with this, and there you go. And then next one that's a little difficult for some of their students, it says fix point C. I find it's easier. I probably go back and reword that and say fix circle and get rid of the C. But you can change the wording if you want to do that. But I find it a little easier for the students if they worry about the circle C. So we're going to fix that. And then I'm going to make coincident the endpoint of this to there and the endpoint of this one to there. And that takes care of it. You can go ahead and do the rest of these on your own. They're fairly simple to do. Just come up here and hover over. It drops down and tells you what each one of those are. So if you're looking for them, they're all going to be here. And the only other one I'm going to demonstrate is text. You're supposed to put your name right down here. So I'm going to type in my name. And if I want to change the size of that, you just come up here and I want it to be a ½ inch, let's say. Type that in. You've got to make sure you highlight it. And there's my name. And then what I have my students do is hit escape to get out of that tool. Right click, show all constraints. And then I can look here and see which ones have constraints applied and which ones do not. So it would be very nice for you to be able to see these things easier. One way to do that is have them do a screenshot with a snipping tool, and then you're done. Also, another way to do it is to finish the sketch if you don't want to have them do a screenshot, and then you can have them save this, and then next come back out, go to File, Export as a PDF. Then that way if they submit it, you don't have to open up Inventor. So that's how to get you started on doing 5.2.